Today, I am the first Liberian lawyer to be honored by the African Bar Association and given the position of life member of the governing board of the African Bar.
Yeah, brother. Okay.
I transformed prosecution before me from 1847 until 2006. All the county attorneys in Liberia were non-lawyers. They had never been to law school, except the one that were in Monrovia. I say the government of Liberia is violating the rights of people. How can somebody who does not know law put people in jail? The violation of human rights. I changed it. I was the first official of the Justice Ministry to put only law school graduates in all of the counties, including Grand Cruz. The first county attorney I sent here was a woman. Unfortunately, she got sick and died at Firestone Hospital. I'm a change agent. I like to change things for the better. I was the Ministry of Labor. I found out that most of our jobs in Liberia are being done by foreigners. I use the law. In order to work in Liberia as a non-Liberian, you have to pay a fee. They call it a work permit fee. I found out that the work permit fee was $400 US. There were plenty non-Liberians were getting our jobs. So I met with the people at Ministry of Labor and said, we have to increase the work permit fee so that fewer foreigners will get our jobs. So I convinced President Sally and I issued regulation number 17. It increased the work permit fee from $400 to $1,000 US. Immediately, some of the employers that were employing 60%, 70% dropped it to 20, 30 and replaced them with Liberians. So Liberians started getting jobs. Hey, it was good.
Yeah.
Hey, it was good. Yeah. That's a good positive change, right? So a lot of young Liberians got jobs based on my decision to increase the work permit. Not only that, before I got the Ministry of Labor, the Ministry of Labor had never raised more than $500,000 US. When I increased the work permit fee, that year in 2010, Ministry of Labor raised $6 million United States dollars. So now, because of me, the Ministry of Labor has become one of the contributors to the Liberian budget. That regulation number 17 is still there today. All the ministers after me who the employer have been going to reduce it, no way. Because the Labor Congress of Liberia, the biggest labor union, say that thing that Councillor Gongloe did, anybody touch it, will strike. I went to the Bar Association. Everybody usually they have wear coat suit, they take grape and they go around the coat. I'm a lawyer. I said we have to regulate this. So those of us who went to law school, nobody had respect for us. Because some of them, the English was speaking, they say the lawyer, but when they speak English, they say the mayor can teach them. So I said we have to check on. So I introduced licensing system for the first time since the bar was established in 1907. Today, when you say you are a lawyer, you appear in any court in Monrovia, the magistrate will ask you, the judge will ask you, what is your license? The license, every year, you have the license, I introduce it. If you don't have this, the judge will put you out. But for you to have this, you have to fill form to show what law school you graduated from, when you got admitted to the bar, whether you have paid all your dues, whether you got license, you have paid your license to the government. As soon as I did this, all the police wear their ugly coat suit and they just drop. They disappear. Prosecution, I changed the lawyers who were appearing in court. Today, you go to the Temple of Justice and say, Gongloe changed the thing now, nowhere for us to eat. You must eat, but you must be qualified to eat and eat the proper way.
Yeah, country.
That's the system I want to bring to Liberia. But for you to bring system, you yourself must be law abiding. So for example, I got my 2023 license. I was already showing. I pay all my dues as a lawyer, everything. So I got my 2023 license. And by my change in the bar, The bar used to be begging, American embassy, begging, Swedish embassy, begging different organizations for one whole conference. But I enforce our own law that in order for you to practice law, you must pay your due every year. When I begin by some people owing 10 years due. Some of my friends, some older lawyers, older than me, say, Counselor, I owe 10 years, but I pay the president, I pay 9 years money. Can you give me 2 months, even 1 month to look for the 1 year money? I said, no. You don't pay, you're not practicing. But myself, I have zero balance. I pay everything. In order for you to enforce the law, you must be law abiding. Leadership, the best leadership is always by example. For example, Lord Mayor, you know, you tell your children never to lie. Every morning you say, don't lie, lie is not good. But then you owe me $500, you say, Tiawan Gongloe. Palm Sunday, come for your money at 1 o'clock. Then in the morning you tell your children, anybody come here today, I'm not here. I'm going to Bagleyville. Then I come 1 o'clock, you in the room. Then your children say, our pa going to Bagleyville. I stand there, of course you hold there. I say, your pa is irresponsible. You in the room here, you listen to me, you can't come outside. You think tomorrow morning when you hold in devotion, you tell your children not to lie, they will believe you? The minister can lie. So the best leadership is leadership by example. The best leadership is leadership by example. I'm not talking bad about your son, but there's corruption in Liberia. They said the fish start getting right in from the head. What former president, Vice President Behwan said. They cookies will eat that money as I bought it for everybody. If you say the mayor, I said we're not eating the cookie until Tiawan Gongloe go. But everybody see your mouth shaking. You just eating, you alone sitting there eating. It will be happy with you? No. Nobody will be happy with you. You say we'll eat the cookie the evening, but you sit down. Or you finish, you take another one. But everybody else hungry. Nobody will listen to you. President George Weah, in 2018, first year in power, in 8 months, he built 47-story building right opposite Baptist Seminary. 47-story building. I said just building, story building. That's the first time in the history of our country. From J.J. Roberts to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President Weah has built more private buildings for himself than all the presidents of Liberia combined. So all the ministers are speaking now. They say, God, so no money when you say chief they ain't get paid. That is the same money that is supposed to be paying chiefs that are going to the president houses. The same money to pay teachers is going there, so you got volunteer teachers who don't care because they are not paid by government when they're ready to go to school. When they want, they don't go to school. So the system is going down. The same money that is supposed to put medicine in all the clinics, that the same money president not pay your hospital. So when you go to any clinic, they just prescribe drugs for you. Go to the drugstore. The other leaders used to restrain themselves. Today, the people in power, they can steal faster than monkey can steal banana. So, I got this broom, my people. One of the things I want to do as a lawyer is to make sure that the laws of Liberia are respected. Rule of law must be number one, just as I enforce the law in the bar. Then, we have to sweep corruption from the government of Liberia. Government is a place to serve, not to steal. I want you to repeat it, young people. Government is a place to serve, not to steal. Repeat it. Again. 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 The people who still belong to the people who still belong in jail, not in government offices. Stealing is a crime. What are they doing in government offices? And they carry our country backwards. No hope for the young people. Where are the vocational schools for the young people to learn trade? Where? The only thing the young people in this country can do is to ride motorbike and to go to the gold mine. The young people of Ghana, Nigeria, Guinea, everybody. Their government have opened free trade schools for them. They are mechanics, they are carpenters, they learn trade. And they are using it to help their country and to help themselves. In Liberia, the young people have no hope. Even the football that they elected the young men for is gone zero. Last year, Guinea, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone qualified for the African Cup of Nations. The only country in the Monrovia region that did not qualify is called Liberia, headed by a football giant. Last year, FIFA declared Liberia unfit for hosting international football, with football giant being our president. Now, if a man cannot succeed in his area of expertise, do we expect him to succeed in health? No. In education? No. In road building? No. No. The thing that you know, you can't succeed in it. So, what's the hope for the young people? Samuel Doe, who are now a footballer, created an international footballer called Joshua, Salisa, Joe Nangwe, Christopher Red. More than 15 international players that were making millions of dollars in the country. The one who knows football, Doe used to spend on football. Doe used to even motivate the football players, put them in an open top car. He, as president, himself driving, carrying the football players. Where is the program? Where is the football academy that all the young people are expected to go to? Today, you can't play international football in Europe unless you are a graduate of a football academy. Where is the one football academy in Nigeria? None. So youth empowerment in sports, zero. In education, zero. In training, you lie to us, you say free education at university. That defies common sense. Even the plant, you plant. You don't water plant from the leaf, that the root. The foundation of education is real. So one of my plans, Mayor, and the people of Behwan, is to make education free from kindergarten to 12th grade for all the people. Education is for the benefit of the country. The children who are being denied education because their parents don't have money, maybe those are the children that God sent here to be our scientists, to be our inventors, to be our doctors. When they don't go to school, it is not them who suffer, it is the country that suffers. Because the help that God has sent to us, we are discriminating against them because their parents don't have money. I'm going to change that. My role, I'm looking for the presidency to change Liberia's story for the better. Every Liberian child will go to school. Their capable, their pencils, their textbooks, the food they eat will all be provided by government. Yes. So that no parent can have a excuse not to send the child to school. There will be no volunteer teacher. All teachers will be on government payroll and they will be paid better salary. Under my administration, teachers, nurses, civil servants, police officers will get better paid than the politicians, the ministers and all these people. They are the ones that do the work. They are the ones that work every day. The next thing I want to do is to open free technical and vocational schools in all of the 15 counties of our young people to learn trade. Yes. In education, I also want to end illiteracy in this country. In 2 years, I promise you that every Liberian man or woman will know how to read and write. How am I going to do it? It's simple. Every Liberian junior high student, every Liberian high school student, college student will be given stipend by the government. Every day you leave from your 7th grade class, when you come home, you finish eating, you go teach 10 people in your community A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. Every day. And we have supervising teacher who will be monitoring the teaching in the communities. In 6 months, some people know how to use the telephone, how to send text message. But I gave myself 2 years. Every Liberian will know. Why is it important? Today, everything in the world is on the phone. Information. Everything you want to do is on the phone. If you know how to read and write, you can sit down and on the phone alone and know and get college degree. If you read, you Google everything. The source of knowledge now is on the phone. The way I'm talking to you when I lie here, sometimes I will say, you think you're talking countdown and not true because it's in the phone. So, for all Liberians to know how to use the phone, in 2 years, every Liberian will know how to use the phone because they will know what to do with the phone because they will be literate. It's easier to govern a country where people know how to read and write because as president, you can communicate with every citizen on the phone. If you don't know how to read and write, if they find a young lady doesn't know how to read and write, I'll ask for a telephone number. I'll go and send her a secret. I say, yeah, $20 for you, but don't tell anybody in Behwan. It will remain secret. Because you were giving to somebody, something in my phone, real for me. Then the boy now said, oh, for counsel, go to that barman. All the boys he talked to that I very woman he said money to, they met that barman. My secret finished. And so, yeah. But it should not have real, right? That secret between us. The last time I was talking to this show in Buchanan, one woman said, oh, that thing happened to me. They put the call US, you say, who can get money for people go to market? She said, on phone rent, clank. She carried to somebody to read. They sent her money to do a market, plenty of money. She took it and gave it to one boy. Say, why in my phone? The boy said, oh, the people who came the other day to go to Monroe, they said, all right, they're not rich. He turned around, went to the mobile money and got all that woman money. Different day, somebody was looking at the woman. Oh, so they say he plenty money. Say, what time? Say, yeah. Say, yeah. One boy, I don't know the boy care all my money. You think she could read and write or going to happen to all? So it's important for everybody. That's what I would do. I will make sure that our education system is improved. Everything will be there. As president, I'll wake up in the morning, 7:30, I'll be visiting the government school. 7:30, the principal not there, you fire. Because 7:30, the students supposed to be on devotion line, saying I pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia. 8 o'clock, first period supposed to start. I'll be there. Because I remember as a student on university campus, as a dormitory student, President Tobo was living in Bensonville. He used to come 7:30, we just hear the siren entering the mansion. 8 o'clock, he was a reverend, he would see a devotion. 8 o'clock, he's at his desk. He arranged his work. 9 o'clock, you hear the siren go on. First ministry will go to Ministry of Education. That's the first thing he went. He sat down in the office. 9 o'clock, Chief Flamashamo, another day, he called the marshal. You already dismiss a letter for the minister and bring it. The Minister of Education came to work 10 o'clock. The President Tobo was sitting to his desk. He said, yeah, your letter was dismissed. They're not ready. That leadership, by example, he did not stay in Bensonville to write that letter. He himself, as president, came to work on time. Then he went to the ministry, and the minister was not there on time. So he took action. You can question that kind of action because the president said that he came on time. So we improve the education system. I got 4 major projects among 10 projects I want to implement to transform, to change Liberia's story. That is number 1 project is education. Number 2, I want to talk about health. Listen to me. In this country, according to the Ministry of Health record, pregnant women can die just a fly more than most countries because when they get pregnant, no way to go to the hospital. The only time they go to the hospital when they go behind the horse and rob. By that time it's late. The children too can die. Their parents don't have money. Somebody get 5 children. The children under 5 years, a whole day they get and say their skin has this and that. They die. So you see some women get 5, they born 5 children that only one living. That destroy all over like this. Some look on no help, they ain't get money to go to the hospital. The old people, you can't find plenty 80 years old in Liberia. Because when the old, they working with state and they get sick, that only leave they can pick. They don't have money to go to the clinic. So I got plan to change that story. When I become president, pregnant women, children under the age of 5, all Liberian citizens 65 years old up will go to all government hospitals and clinics without paying 1 cent. So we can save our population. That's the vulnerable segment of our population. The role of a government is to protect its people and to seek their welfare. That's what I want to do. When somebody will say about Tiawan Gongloe, government hospital and clinic got nothing. When I become president, government hospital and clinics will be better than private hospital and clinics. This is how I would do it. As president myself, I would take a surprise visit to Behwan clinic. I come here, they say to me, I say, oh, what president can I do here? I'll go straight with my syringe to the hospital. I say, I came for checkup. For checkup. You're checking me off. Oh, Mr. President, we get microscope here. We get this one, we get this one. Before coming, I will check the Minister of Finance. Have you dispersed the money to that hospital? He said, yes. I said, I'm going there next. I will not even tell the minister I'm coming. When I get here, and he said, you didn't get it. I said, what the hell in the hospital? You are fired. Police investigated me to account for everything that got. Yeah, guys. When 10 heads of hospitals all over the country are in jail, the other heads of hospital will make sure that the medicine government put there remain there. All the equipment that government put there remain there. Because I strongly believe that if a government hospital and clinic is not good for the president of Liberia, then it's not good for any citizen too. Yes. You're not president for yourself, you're president for the citizens of Liberia. Yes, sir. So they think that all of the help that the president should get in a hospital should be available for all citizens. So that in the health area. My third project, my people, listen to me. Listen to me. Because I want you to carry the story. I want you to carry the story after here. This is farming season. A lot of people are going to farm. I know that I'm a rural boy. But if you carry the story, even if I don't go to the rest of Grand Crew, the first time Grand Crew knows this story, everybody in Grand Crew will know it. Yes. So this is my third project. My third project is the road. If the roads are bad, no country can develop. It can only increase poverty. Because you can have a planting farm here, you cut all your planting, you put it in the truck. You say you're going to Monrovia, you get stuck in Calibo, Kanweken. In Kanweken the other day, it took me 8 hours for Bilibo Kanweken to Ripple Kanweken. There are 30 minutes when the road is good. It took me 8 hours. Morning. So if your truck of planting gets stuck over there for 1 week, it will get ripe and get rotten. Maybe you credit that money from one businessman to carry your planting. You say, when I sell my planting in Monrovia, I will pay your money. And then you finish remaining in debt. Definitely coming into you. The next thing you input. Who calls it the government? Because freedom of movement is a fundamental right recognized by our Constitution and international law. It is the obligation of government to make sure that the citizens move freely. So the government of Liberia is violating our rights. Now, if you have a road like that, you can have the fastest ambulance in the world. It will not take anybody to the hospital because you will get stuck at that mall for 1 week and the pregnant woman will die or the sick person will die. So when you have bad road, ambulances are meaningless. Am I making sense?
Yes.
So I know, the older people here know, you know, that honor top, honor do. There were public work yards in all of the countries. Am I lying? The public work yard had yellow machines that used to meet in the road time like this during the dry season. To the extent that even September, the road from Cape Palmas to Monrovia never caught up one day. I remember in 1979, I came to do some work as a university student at St. Francis and Fatima. I left Cape Palmas 6 o'clock in the morning. By 9 o'clock, the same day, I was in Monrovia. It can't happen these days. People are spending 1 week, 2 weeks on the road. So some of your relatives, they come from America, they ask excuse for the job in America for 2 weeks to stay here. They can be scared to come in the interior. Not because of which, but they're scared. They say, if I go to Grand Cllr, what? How long will it take me to get there? And how long will it take me to come back? I will lose my job in America. So they don't come, they come and stay in Monrovia. Alright? So, when I become president, I will restore that good thing. I will put public work yards in all of the countries and major towns so that roads are constantly maintained. It's going to take more than 50 years for government to put quota on all the roads. Even America does not have quota everywhere. I live in America. But the roads are maintained. Even a lateral road like this is maintained. You can go 70 miles per hour on it. We should maintain it. The only thing they put in the interior is to craft from our dust. But they used to move freely. So I'll bring that back. The last thing I want to do, I talk about four projects. I've talked about 3, right? Yeah. I talk about health, I talk about education, I talk about youth. The last one, I think it's called food in Bravo. Yada? Yada. In Liberia here, I can order from the restaurant a big bowl of cassava for each of you. Cassava gravy, chicken cassava gravy. We all eat now. Our stomach full. 7 o'clock the evening, when I ask you, have you eaten today? What you say? No. I ain't nothing else. I'm a Liberian. I live here all my life, so I know Liberian culture. I ain't eating nothing else. One man called Council Gongloe the money, he gave us some cassava. But today, I ain't eat nothing. Ain't that true? But the thing we call food and rice. The only thing we can use to make rice pan that colors like whole. Nobody able to produce 3 clean bags of rice for 1 year family. It's not possible. So by the time we reach April, everybody hungry in the whole country. The money is the food gone. Because when we harvest in December, Christmas time we cook heavy food we eat. Then January, when we press it, we ask people to go in your plant, we cook heavy food we eat. By the time April reach, no way. You start calling your brother in Monrovia. Now, let me tell you one joke. 2 times I've been to America. The Liberian people in America complain you. They say, Council Gongloe, that your thing you talking about rice production, I beg you. That the only thing will campaign for you to be president. Because I say, when I become president, I will introduce mechanized farming. Yes, government will buy machines. Government will buy machines and divide it among all the farmers in Liberia through the farmers cooperative to make big farms like Kavala. You think they get 5 farms like Kavala rubber and Asuso right there in this Grand Cllr? Hunger will be here. No. The price of rice will go up. No. And that is true. That because you depend on cutlass. No. Party. So, I said, go to war against the law. Not less than 100 acres of rice. So when the army producing rice using machines, and the farmers are producing rice using machines, rice will ever finish in Liberia? No. The price of rice will ever go up? No. Rice will be everywhere. So every day we my plan is to change Liberia's story from being a rice importer everywhere we spend $200 million United States dollars to import rice from America. I want to change that story and make Liberia a rice exporter. I strongly believe it is possible. It is. Because all the oranges and plums you have around the town, nobody can tell me they planted it. They just eat, they drop the seed, it's not green by
True. True.
Nobody put fertilizer in it. The soil is so rich.
Then
the government intervened.
No.
Making sure that we clear large area and grow only rice. Liberia, in my calculation, will generate $500, $600, $700 million a year for exporting rice, and we'll use it to develop our country.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes. Yes.
More than sense.
Yes.
So that's my story. But all the things we're talking, we need money to do it. That's why I got a broom. We must seek correction from government. Whoa!
Thank you.
Party or party? Party. I'm not afraid to say it. I just said to you, the people in government today, the people used to steal before, but the ones in government today, they can steal faster than lightning can flash them. They and monkey compete in how fast to steal. They will steal faster than monkey can steal.
Cancel.
We're not gonna put power on them because we'll never go anywhere. Never go anywhere. So we must shift them from October 10, we must shift them from power. Must shift all of them. Because that is right in government that is causing the country not to go forward. And see the result corruption. Everywhere I go, the chief say we are not taking pay for 2 years, 5 years. But the boy in Monrovia, sitting there, eating all the money. It's unfair. How can they talk about harmonization? I talked to one to get the money. I heard his story. University graduate, he's making less than 100 out of harmonization. That is full corruption. They didn't harmonize their own salary. But the people who are doing the real work, they're the one that harmonize. Every month, the civil servant don't know how much they'll make these days. When you get paid last month, they don't want to pay a lower. That's commercial. It does not motivate anybody to work. It shows that the government does not appreciate your work. That's the crime in the civil service, with the teachers, with the nurses, with the police. Now what? I check for the police officer, you pass it. Council, your police officer ain't here. Your police officer ain't here. The police officer that's supposed to grab a car with drug inside and get the driver, the police officer is here. So when you get drug in your car, the police officer will arrest you. No. Is that getting something? Because government not paying you right. It's harassment. Police officer here. The officer that in the pool. Yeah, Party. They think I'm telling you, anybody who not living here can't talk it.
Get dry.
One man in the area, I won't call it you. He lived in America for 40 years. They say he was working for one company that can produce water. He didn't know our story. He can't talk to you like this. He too say he want me president. Yeah, we don't want job we have from power to be in power because he doesn't know the job. But we don't want to put somebody else there who don't know Liberia, who don't know our problem. Then it's not a problem. So I got a 12-point prescription to fight corruption. I will get capital to the teachers. The president of the country, the president's salary, the minister's salary, the chief justice, the speaker, president, pro tem, all of them will know their salary. hear speculation that the president pro tem alone making 21,000 a year. That's speculation. The people are talking. How somebody can make 21,000 US dollars a month? 21,000 US dollars 1 month. What kind of book that person learned that I didn't learn? The doctor not making that money. The teacher not making that money. What sort of TV is this? And we stay begging America, Europe for money. The president pro tem of Liberia makes more money than the president pro tem of the United States. Isn't that a scandal?
It's a scandal.
The speaker of the House of Representatives of Liberia makes more money than the speaker of the House of Representatives of America, the country that we can beg for money. What is this? And so they hide their salary. Then they say, when they pay him 2-3 billion, you still say, you don't know my salary and benefit. So the first thing I will do as president, I will put the president's salary, speaker's salary, everybody in the top level of government, I will put their salary on the internet. And in all the major newspapers, it will be in simple English, it will be in all the languages you hear in Gribble. Oh, say. Speak. Speak. Councillor, speak.
Speak.
Then we'll put the teachers and the 7-7, the nurses, the doctors, all these people who do the work, we'll put them on the salary there. So people can see the disparity between the bishop salary and the people who do the work salary.
Yeah.
The lower, the 7-7, to make 1 month salary of the speaker or the president project, it will take 7 to 8 years. Their 1 month salary is equal to 7 to 8 years salary of 1-7. Is it fair?
More than 8 years.
And we are all citizens of Liberia.
Yeah.
Then they come and tell you, oh, you have better days ahead. Why they can't with your own heart?
What are the
They got children, we got children. But they say we must hold our own heart. And must be praying to God for better days ahead. But they are not holding their heart. They're stealing. They can beat monkey any day in stealing competition. So we'll put their salary on the internet. That's the reason why they don't like me. Because in Ellen Johnson's salary government, me and corruption can be in one place. After 7 years of government as minister for 1.5 months, 1.5 years, I resigned as minister of labor. She said, people to me, you go back and they're going to make me look back. I said, I don't want your job because you are corrupt. You are not prepared to fight corruption.
Council.
Your son, Robert Seli, there, you brought all the people in the government and stealing. Robert Seli alone stole over $80 million. Then you say, I take responsibility. Why she didn't put the money back?
report?
I said, I can't be in your government. I resigned. And now the minister of John, the book can be going to pray band. Some of them can be killing people, drink, put your business.
I want it. But then what I want, all of them.
So I want to take power now and make sure nobody steals. Because I don't steal. So this country can go ahead. I prefer to be poor and my country be rich.
Yes. The council.
They're so small-minded. Why don't develop the country so more money can come? See, you can steal so you can have more money to give. You're so small-minded. The small money are coming that one. The next year or two, you know why I put a salary there? Because when a minister comes from here, from Behwan here, and you know his salary, the whole year, a 5-year salary second reach 50,000. Then you see him paying 200,000 now. All of y'all will get on the radio and say the minister still because we know why he's making. That's all? Yeah. So y'all will meet and shame them. They will be walking around, nobody will respect them. Say the man are road, man, and you can't sue you because of truth. Truth is a defense. They will shame some of them. But some of them, they are so bad road that they can't be shamed. So be Baku. Bati. I say I've been president for all the lawyers. I know to do this job. I'm an international lawyer. When I hear it on the radio, my NSA security man can tell me, they say, your minister from Behwan, Benin, Pastor, Benin. I said, Minister, come. That's true that you've been in house in Behwan. I will not even ask you where you get in money because I know it's stealing. I'll fire you. Immediately. I'll fire you. I'll send you to the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission
For
full investigation. Maybe some of that money you billing us in Ghana, or we know that one. Well, and then they handcuff you. Put you in jail. You are found guilty. You'll be in jail for 5 to 10 years. But the law says we can confiscate. So the money you finish stealing that your family enjoying, the balance that in the bank will take it from you by law. All the horses and cars and everything you bought, you stole, you built, will take them from you. Then your family that were enjoying and start suffering. So my question to you young people, if 5 ministers are in jail for 10 years each, and their family members suffering, any minister want to steal? No.
Canzo?
Some people can be planning, going to pray for to get minister job so they can steal. The city minister come to. You think they will want to work in government, in Gongloe government? No. They will be scared of work their life. Yeah. Then we'll have enough money to develop this country. Like we'll just be developing everything. But there's another aspect of corruption that I must tell you. All the bojo business you see is connected to corruption. Yeah. People say, I want to be minister, so I can steal money. You go to the witch doctor and say, what can you do for me to be minister? Is it bring me human being house? Human being can be living in bring house? No. I want to be my director. Bring me human being labor. I want to be election coming. All the lawmakers, they're getting 30,000 like you made an engagement form. My friend was in the first with the man, the kind of way he living. I want to be represented. I want to win the election. Bring me human being kidney. I want to be senator. Bring me human being block. All those things human being can be living in health. So they take money, they give it to some evil-minded young men. They say, you be in the town, you see any child going to the bush by himself, just follow the king. You see any woman going on the farm by herself, just follow her. They put one woman on the motorbike carry on the highway and kill her and bring me the park. But when we stop corruption in government, there will be no profit in killing. They will not save Liberian people. Yeah. So when we stop corruption, Liberia will have money and we will open our doors and nothing will happen to us. The country will be safe. Then it will be a sweet land of liberty for all. So that all Liberia will be happy to be here and not to leave our country. When you leave, you'll be running back to Liberia because it will be a sweet land. This is my message to you. Am I making sense? Yes. Making sense. Everybody who likes my message this morning, who is sitting down, please stand up. Let me see whether you like my message. Those who are sitting, I'll show your hand. Party. You may have your seat. Party. Sergey, Grandpa Sergey, Behwan Sergey, Liberian Sergey. A better Liberia is possible. We have this country is naturally rich. I have seen no country in Africa that I've traveled that got rich soil. The soil is fertile. Anybody can use fertilizer here? No. All of that soil will get damaged. we get gold, then we get iron ore.
Timber.
We get bossa. We got all that. Then lawyer. They're all over from Cape Mount to Cape Town, green land. So, the only way you get small savannah and run fish and rectangle. For the 3% of the remaining forest in West Africa is in Liberia. Just tourism alone for people to come from all over the world to see those forests. That money, that billions of dollars.
Yes.
Liberia got more forests than Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Sierra Leone combined. The forest got more than all the countries. That is billions of dollars. That when it's well managed, the forest alone can give us enough money to develop this country. I'm not even talking about sea coast. In Senegal, they make money from tourism. Senegal, along the coast, you got rocks here and there. You get small sand here and there. Gambia, nothing that makes no money. I have traveled to other countries. But as you let that journey, I travel all over Liberia in the air. From Cape Town to Cape Town, sand beaches. That could just bring so many tourists.
Sunrise. Great money.
This is a rich land that God has given us. But we have chosen poverty to suffer. Because on election day, we can take bags of rice, money, and liquor and put the wrong people to power that make us to suffer.
Okay, Babi.
The people who are suffering, they not take power by that. They didn't bring war. They took power, we gave it to them. Now, when you take your new brand Mercedes Benz, and you say, oh, you say the politician, and we tie with the politician. Only another politician is correct, another politician. You take your brand new Mercedes Benz, you say, all the mechanics in Behwan are bad. So when you take your Mercedes Benz to a carpenter to fix, you expect them to better result. And what carpenter get? And I did a hammer. Yeah. So you get hammer your engine. Where you down here? Then you say, oh, my car right here. I live when the mechanic is to fix it, I used to start a color. But the car's all completed. Don't blame the carpenter, you must blame yourself. That your ballad got them there. You must learn to change. You hear me? Yeah. Only a good politician can change a bad politician. Don't go to any other person. We have seen example. So this election are coming. Everywhere I've been in Liberia, I hear I've covered 289 towns. And I've been to many counties, Grand Crew after Grand Crew, and Sino. I will know how Monserrado and Bani. But everywhere I've gone, I've heard the story. Isn't that? But all of them put them for vote, getting better. They said when we go for the vote, they can be passing. I think it's even happening.
Government don't do this kind of thing, man.
Don't let everybody tell you that nonsense. In fact, hold your stomach. The election time when they come with bag of rice, tell them put your bag of rice back in the car. Look, I tell you, teacher, tell them, come to a meeting with any representative or senatorial contender. Because I know no presidential candidate will come here. Have you ever seen a presidential aspirant come in this Behwan before? I want to be a different leader. I believe that power belongs to the people, so I'll go to every Liberia. If you ask somebody here who want to be represented, somebody that come, you say, what's the function of that office you want to go in? They will not know. Oh yeah, tell them. Some of them don't even know. They just see some people riding BB cars there and say, one You ask the senator, what's the work of a senator? I can tell you, I'll pay you rule, I'll pay you clean, I'll pay you. That's the rule of a senator. Just our test alone, plenty of them will fail. So I know that Liberians say they tired with the politicians. So they want to vote against. Suppose I want to get a voting card. But since y'all like my message today, and y'all want me to do the thing I told you I would do. Yes. But the only way I will do it unless you elect me. So I beg you, I'm holding everybody's feet today. when the voter registration comes, I beg you register to vote. Because if you don't register, you will not vote for me. And then I will not have the chance to do the things I said I would do. They found a woman standing. Just because 3 men are disappointed, it does not mean with a good man and they come around you. You might have been losing the opportunity to be an angel. So I beg you, don't register the vote. Yeah? Now, on election day, party or party? Party! I'm wearing this deliberately. They got different color country club. I'm wearing this deliberately to show you something. That the Liberian flag color, and I hear, corruption has dirtied this flag and not respected anyway. So my picture that I would take to put on the ballot paper would be like this. The dirty Liberian flag with a broom to clean corruption from Liberia so the flag can be respected. Yeah, Kado. Party or party? Party! Party or party? Party! So if you don't remember my ugly face on election day, just say, I want to vote for the broom man. Anybody who come here, it can be George Wilson when they come and say, are you for the broom or you not for the broom? Because the broom is to clean, to make government. By the time they say, what they call the broom, you say your pass. That one is the other person that wants to get out. They want to be represented, they want to be senator. It is not for the broom. Don't look in their face. Don't listen to them. So I want you people to join me because I can't sweep the deck too much. In fact, in Tapeta, the Widows Association gave me one big broom that you can hold with a broom. They say the corruption too much. I went to the finance ministry and I was sweeping corruption. I said, I'm sweeping corruption. Two women came in the building and said, the finance ministry here. Now, from here, you loader, you need to bring the food. They say, Tiawan Gongloe, you know, we work at finance ministry for 3 days now, no electricity in the building. We can't use our computer. The corruption in the building, bring that up and small. But, so I'm calling, you see, party or party? Party. Well, one string of broom. One string of broom is difficult to sweep. It's easy to break, right? Yeah. Together, can you break? No. So I'm calling upon all of you. Behwan, I'm calling upon all of you. You and your children of Behwan to join the broom revolution to free Liberia from corruption so that Liberia can also. Gotta be fast. Badio, badi. Badio, badi.
Your listening ears, sir. Don't let on work on cannot be now. All right. Put it in your bow. Consider if the stranger gave the message for which they are here, the first thing you do is to appreciate them. So on behalf of the community, including the women, the chiefs, the children, they say they hardly appreciate your effort this morning. So we got a lot of organization. If I say organization, we got the youth, we got the women, we got the chiefs, and we got the
Et
police
tu as beau,
and the teachers,
et c'est le meilleur. On a quand on
the city corporation.
Bâti, et de, à comment quoi les gens qui ont aimé,
So we firstly begin with the young people.
et les gens qui ont là.
So young people,
À partir Amo grebo. Emo grebo po yo. It's amo ka weekend o. They am winning yo. We can pass it now. Okay. Okay. Ete ba yini dia. Nyu aje e. No. O pe asunu wa o te a town chi obo ini ono ba yini dia akonye mo. Akonye no. Pre akon kugunyo. Pre comme là, il y a une fois qui a meilleur nous, et nous, on a sur un peu moins, que nous, on a dit bah, et tant qu'il a, qu'on nous bobo, plein qui va, ok, ouais, et il y a l'eau, après on tato, so, qu'on nous a nous t'as mis à tout moment. Yeah. You doing all right? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Abatio. Ben on a abatio. You know now abatio. You China abatio. I don't know if somebody can help to tap it for me. Or... Okay. All right. Okay, I was speaking English.
Okay. Then you put it like that.
All right. Okay.
But speak English. Okay, speak English.
We have listened to Councillor Gongloe. He has spoken. He has spoken in simple English. And I think everyone understood what he said. You know, at times we as humans make mistakes. But mistakes should only be made one time. When you make it 2 times, then that second one is not considered a mistake. So the mistake we made was, yeah. So when you make mistake for the second time, then that is not a mistake. It means intentionally you did it. And from the expose of the counselor, we are convinced that he understands the problems of the Liberian people. Because these are exactly things that we suffer in this country. We are the ones who have the power. And we make those people to go up there. But when they get there, the dust, they shake off the dust from their clothes, and they sit down there and they don't even come back to us to relate to us. Who made them? As the counselor has spoken, he didn't just say, I will build roads, I will sweep corruption, but he told us how he's going to do it. Yes. Most politicians will come and tell you, I will build roads, I will build schools, I will increase teacher salaries, but they don't tell you the how component of it. So the counselor was very clear in his presentation. Counselor, with very high degree of respect, we want to say thank you very much. And we know that you are the next president of this country. Wow. Because this is no joke. Many have come and lied to us. Let me just use it the raw way. I'm using it the raw way because we are frustrated. And hold no fear that because this is President County, so you not get vote from here. And for us, we are not afraid. We can move from door to door, from bedroom, even to bedroom, if the need be, for us to make the kind of disciples that will make you the next president of this country. It was this morning I told you my sad story, and there are many others who are here as volunteers. They have been working for more than 10 years without pay, but they are expected to work and do the work that they are expected to do. This is sad. Like you said, if one person can earn up to 10,000 United States dollars, who maybe just goes to office at his own will and pleasure, because there is no monitoring system in our country, penalty is not levied against corrupt officials. They do these heinous, they commit these heinous crimes and go with impunity. From your speech, others who have even been distancing themselves from politics, I know they will come on board. And I listened to one educator who said, in fact, a preacher, he said, if you want to help somebody, don't give them fish, but teach them how to fish. So once the person knows how to fish, he or she will be able to go out there and catch as many as he or she wants to catch to sustain a home. So when you educate that youth, when you build up the human resource of that person, we are convinced that that person, you have taught them how to fish and they will be able to go out there to bring in more. On this note, once more we want to say thank you very much to my dear Behwan people. I think this is for the first time for us to come and see somebody who is vying for this prestigious position, reducing himself to the level of us and agreeing, accepting to be accommodated in our local huts. All right? At times, some of them will choose to go to the richest, the best hotels for accommodation to get all of the comfort. But just coming in Behwan where there is no guest house and agreeing to endure what we face on the ground. It is a clear manifestation that you are prepared to transform this nation from worse to better. So the opportunity is ours, fellow citizens, and the power is all in our hands to make the decision. Comes October, so that we elect people who will not only give us bag of rice, who will not only give us fish, but people who will teach us how to fish, and then we ourselves go about catching fish for ourselves so that we can take care of our homes. With this, I will end here, and then we take views from. Let me first introduce myself. Wow. Oh wow. I'm sorry. I should have done that earlier. But
You're the moderator. Are you the one?
Yeah, he's the moderator for now.
So I am with the team that is here. I'm a member of Team Gongloe. The Liberian People's Party, LPP. That is the party I'm today a member of. Wow. As you all know, I have been part of no political party in this place. But at times, individuals can bring people on board.
Exactly.
I have been longing to see that individual who could make me a part of a political party, and I have found him. So, Councillor, no fear. That president county thing, when you go there, maybe they will not receive you. That thing is a myth. It's a myth. And we will ensure that you are the next president of this country.
Yeah.
My full name is Wilmot K. Nimlen. Classroom teacher. Underpay. So we will now take at most Yes, sir.
Will, when you end, the next person come in.
On this note, we'll take 4 comments. One from the youth. One person will speak for the youth. One person will speak for the women. One will speak for the elders. And one will speak for the city authority. The city mayor will speak for the city authority.
We'll start with the youth.
Yeah, the youth. So we start with the youth, the children.
Youth representative. If you believe that Councillor Gongloe can change Liberia from 1 to 2, say Sayo.
Sayo!
Sayo. If you believe that Councillor Gongloe will get a higher vote in Great Kuka, take on October 10, 2023, say Sayo. Sayo! Councillor Gongloe, with my own name and on behalf of the young people of Behwan City, let me use the opportunity to extend an asking over words of appreciation to you and your team for the dream that you have come 2023 October 10 to be the next president of the Republic of Liberia. Speaking on behalf of the young people of Behwan City and in my own name, we want to use the opportunity to tell you that we are for you. Feel free and get the assurance that come October 10, 2023, you will be elected as the next president of the nation. Wow. We will openly tell you that election is about interest, not where you come from and who you are, but who to deliver the country or the country. So, as citizens of Behwan City, young people, we want to say thank you very much for the dream that you have. The characteristics prove to us that you are fully prepared to change the need of 0 to 1 of this nation. So we have more to say, but so many speakers will come. We just want to make a little request to you. We are sorry for the attendance that you are seeing. It is because of other engagement. The young people, some of them went out yesterday for a game, and today others will be going. And today is Sunday, other people are getting prepared to go to service and other things. So we are sorry for the attendance. We only making an appeal to help us in the process. Today we have our silly team that will be going out of this community to have a freedom march between the next community. So we are appealing your office to come and assist us in that process. Thank you. As we said earlier, you will get our support count October 10, 2023. I thank you.
All right. Sorry, will include 1 to make it 5 persons to speak. And a remark will come from the opposition party. All right. So we will now call the woman for a remark. The woman, a representative from the woman. Woman, oh, woman. Woman, oh, woman. It is your time. Our Father, may God bless you. You have already crossed the river. Thank you very much. All you have said is true. Some of us opened our eyes when the former President Tiawan was president. We were coming up as things that were happening since President Tiawan's time have all gone to sleep. We are on nothing but just chaos. The country is just messed up. What you have said We the women of this land, we are telling you to just go sleep. We are saying go sleep, oh. What we are saying is people can come. But when they come, the things they tell us can't have any meaning. So what you have said, what we will tell you, mark this day. We who are the inhabitants of this land are the ones telling you. And we are the gateway to Maryland from here. Yeah, from Maryland here. In Grand, this is Grand Crew, but we are the gateway. So if we don't agree, nobody will have free entry into Grand Crew from Maryland. So we want to tell you that what you have said, we are behind you. But there is a proposal that all of us, the women of this land, are making to you. Is it necessary, as you are here now with all of the people here in the sun, is it necessary for us to be here and suffer the heat of the sun? We do not have a city hall, we don't have a town hall in this place. That's why we are all gathered here. Secondly, when you born a child, the child has to crawl. They have to crawl before walking. Our children we have born that we are educating. That is why some of our children, because we have a lot of people suppressing them, that's why some of our children are still in the water. Do you see this child? If the child starts being in school at this level, don't you think the child will be educated? We do not have a pre-primary school here. Not just pre-primary, but a daycare school where if you want to go on a farm, you want to go somewhere, you carry the children and then in the evening you come and pick them up from there. We do not have such school there. So if the child opens his or her mouth with learning something, that child will be educated. So these are things we are proposing to you. So that if you are elected, you can remember us. So thank you very much. All right. This time, we'll take a remark from the men. After the men, then we'll call the opposition group for a remark. They mean the elders. One person. Not the chief, but the elders. So we now take remark from the opposition bloc. The opposition group.
All right, my name is Emmanuel Domba, and I'm from the Coalition of Democratic Change.
President, we are party.
Let me openly say, Honorable, you are welcome. And the message for you is touching. You are not discriminatory in your presentation. There was no disparity of confusion. We believe that with the expertise of how you want to move the Republic of Liberia, probably we might learn it from your presentation. The president was not born as a president.
A president, president.
But tutoring can lead you to become the best as a president. We pray for the best during your endeavors.
Still,
so we'll say welcome to the President County.
President County.
And hold no fear, because the President County is a peace-loving county that loves every Liberian that have the ambitions of being president. Now we're standing, we'll still give you the invitation for our inaugurals to come. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was it. That is the beauty of politics. Yes. Yeah. So this time we'll take a remark from the mayor of it will speak. What happens is, we the elders, we as elders of this land and elders all over the world, they are twin mothers. And because we are in the position of a twin mother, anyone who comes, we are under obligation to receive the person and to give them our blessing. All right. So if you make a promise and fail to fulfill your promise, then it's a bad thing. So we the Behwan people, before entering Grand Crew from Maryland, we are the first. We are at the gateway. So upon coming and spending the night with us, you and your entourage, we are very much grateful to you. But we are looking up to you. What happens is, we are challenging you. It is a challenge now.
Because you want to
there is someone seated up there at the top of the coconut tree. And the person is there dropping the coconut, and you want to climb. You're coming from down, you want to climb. Whether the person will drop the coconut and just hit on your head, or but it takes such a brave person to challenge such person who is up there. So that is what we are putting to you. Lastly, what I want to say is, do not betray the struggle. So we look up to you. So before your coming, nobody knew that you were coming until you arrived here last night. And then the cry or the announcement went out this morning. We just assembled this minute number of people. But this number you see, just for this impromptu gathering alone should convince you that we are for you already. So let God bless you. So the road now is yours. We are behind you.
Thank you.
The city authority. The last, the city authority.
You want to treat on behalf of Senate Corporation? On behalf of Senate Corporation? No. Bella Badio.
Body.
Bella Badio. Bella Badio. I able. Get me blade to Parliament. Get what do you do?
My Behwan people, I'm very sorry because our guests arrived late last night and there was no way we could lodge them.
Okay, I will transform in English.
Okay.
And so at the point in time you do that. Okay. At the time they arrived here, I could not say from horse to horse, there was delegation that come to talk to all on government for transforming this government, and you know, I could not have done that.
All right. So any new because the video went don't call.
I showed my work and she consented. And I showed a running grouping, including the youth leadership that I got trained off of them.
Eso etakamaro nengina oneso lo wetia mokro akondawe ao enyechan unanyu eso manokiro wetia akondawe ao.
And so in the directions that what we hear is issues for national wise. Somebody wanting government position on national wise, not in constituents, not how they call county wise.
President, they all get out. The president, we are here. Don't get all get out and representative, they senator, they all get out.
Councilor, I want to use the time in my positions from the second management position I have there. And by 8 now, on the protection, we say thank you ever so much. Monopoly democracy is what we're practicing today. But this is the first for presidency.
President Mel.
We want to say thank you ever so much.
Whatsoever
was said here by you and that transforming Behwan, including Behwan, I mean a grand crew, Liberian, it means it was white and have carry life and brought whatsoever.
And in the Ebo, when I'm Ibre, and you know, I mean, take Pamao.
I'm so, Councilor, on behalf of the citizenry of Behwan, in my name, appointed by the President of Liberia, a president, a woman, a president, or a poet, so you are protected. I get about so many more at here, and a better Campbell, and a day you don't need Claudia. Your landed deliberations were not in vain, but depending on practicality.
Right? No, if bueno, Ayo, Nakan Giolipo, Kade Akie, the mem, I get up when at the Popaniao.
Many, there's other people that have that be associating. I'm in speech. Many other people associated with you, actually, they'll be carrying this situation of policies. But they want the two or two the town be election.
All right,
thank you. I think it's understood. So it is in the directions, Councilor. This is Behwan. the gateway from the rest of the Maryland.
Behwan ke by the Grand Crew, by Maryland, we Behwan ke winning.
No noise here. We are unified. We'll make it where we are together. So it is in the direction that like somebody that can deliver us to be part of Liberian, like you, as you so strive. We are no exception. We fall in the direction to say that we support the cause of your liberation and liberation. So it is in the direction. It is in the direction. Councillor, yes, sir. This is Behwan. Now created on an adult regulation. City, here we are. No city hall. No administrative area to discuss our common pattern meaning. And so we put it to you when you shot to remember Behwan. Behwan will be part of your program. Thank you ever so much.
Your Lord Mayor.
Bachi. We are about to leave. Mayor, I want you to listen to me. I want to again thank the mayor, the traditional elders, the women, the youth, and children of Behwan. On short notice, you assembled to hear me. The statements I heard from everyone here has strengthened me and given me the confidence, especially in Grand Crew here, that I'm going to win the election. So I want to do something that will show how much I love the people of Behwan. I believe that the city mayor represents all of the people of Behwan. If the city mayor cries, everybody here will cry. If he laughs, everybody here will laugh. So to show that I have become part of Behwan and I made Behwan part of me, I want to make the city mayor look just like me. Wow. Party. So I call this beautiful woman. Come forward. I call the white woman over there, the other beautiful woman come forward. Mom. And I call the city mayor. Please go with the city mayor on my behalf. Party. To make sure that Behwan will be for me and will join the Broom Revolution, I hereby give Broom. Just sweep the corrosion. Sweep.
All right, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Bati. It is our tradition that whenever a stranger has been Cllr, the stranger has to give the Abba sign, as we commonly call it. All right. So, when you are looking for a woman, you know, when you give the woman plenty of money, she will love you, right? Yeah. You must know that love, that money love. So, we as team members of Cllr Gongloe, we are giving a simple test to see how much people love us. And this test is, we will give small thing to see whether the woman loves us, because it's a pilot project. We're trying something. So we will test the woman. If truly she loves us, she will show it. All right? So many will come who have stolen money, and they will give you more. But as a test to this woman that we want to marry, we will give just this as our response to the Cllr you offer us. And this is the amount of $3,000. 3,000 Liberian dollars. We are going from town to town. And we'll do similar thing, but remember, it is a test. We'll not give you all of the thousands of dollars, but we'll give you this one to see how much you love us. And if truly you love us, you will prove it. Thank you very much. Honorable Town Chief, this is our response to the Cllr. So we now ask any volunteer for a closing prayer.
We're going to end of this program. Thank you for watching.
The Lord be with you.